An invisible wall? He can't get through.
ヒーローというのはな、他人を助けるために家族を傷つけるんだ。
Damn.
そうか。
This is so sad for Nana.
捨てられなかったんだ。私がつけた傷が死柄木にまで広がったんだ。
Generational trauma.
志村さん、お母さん弱くって。
She broke through. Nice.
ごめんね、小太郎。お迎えに行けなくって、おばあちゃんのせいで。
The rest is up to you, Deku. You can do this.
やだ。何が？やだよ。
Oh no. Oh man. Every time I see that part, I feel so bad. The poor dog. The poor dog.
崩壊が発現したんだ。
Yup. His sister is next.
そういうことか。
I remember she came through to apologize to him.
ここが隠し。
The trauma this kid went through, man.
ここで決着をつける。
No way.
話すな。イメージし続けろって。
No! His hands!
ぶつけた。自身をぶつけろ。
The decay!
なんでだって泣いてる。
Oh,
違うよ。
you are.
僕が選んだんだ。僕の意志でこの家を。
His dad's death was definitely purposeful.
強い憎しみとカタルシス、悲しみと困惑。まだ天候揺れてる。
He's still wavering, so the scales might change.
あの時もし
Nobody helped him.
誰か手を。
Maybe things could have been different, but instead All for One came through.
僕は手を掴んでもらって安心したから。
There's no way, bro. This isn't the real world, right? So, in the real world, his arms should be okay, surely, right?
大丈夫だよ。大丈夫だよ。流れ込んでくるこいつの思いが、憎しみが壊れる。
His hatred is falling apart.
こんなことで。
Oh, Deku did it.
今度はてんちゃんがオールマイトね。ううん、僕はヴィランだ。
Oh?
悔いを持って壊す。
He's embracing it?
たとえ憎しみを打ち砕かれようと。あいつらのヒーロー
Oh
にならなきゃ。
man. Dabi and the crew, he has to be their hero. He has to be a hero for villains. Damn, man. This is so sad too, because I don't think he knows that some of them are dead and some have been captured.
こんな世の中ぶっ潰せ。壊してくれよ。
No way.
村しがらき。
He actually has a couple of supporters? No freaking way. This dude was seated like L.
しがらきの指が崩れていくぞ。
I love the music.
志村さん。ああ、甲賀建設の。
Is that All for One?
なんだこの記憶。
息子さんはどうです？
No way.
手はかかりますが。
天子の記
Are you telling me that All for One befriended Shigaraki's dad?
天子の記憶じゃない。
You're kidding.
個性はもう。それがまだ。
なんだこいつは。
That's definitely All for One, that voice. There's that stupid face.
愚かな器。何者でもない少年に。
I'm assuming this is the version of All for One that was inside Shigaraki, finally taken over. This man just refuses to die. He just refuses to go away.
何一つ選んでなどいないのに。緑やイスク、僕のワン・フォー・オールも。だが、無意識領域。
And yet Tenko's psychological defeat here in the unconscious realm allowed me to regain my own consciousness, so that's how he came back.
先生が何を言っているか。
君は何一つ選んでなどいない。
What does he mean by that?
二度の接触で確信した。ワン・フォー・オール奪還。
To take back one for all, one must have stronger willpower than the wielder, okay?
オールマイトに追い詰められゆく中探したのさ。
For a soul that could one day diminish his willpower, and who better than the grandson of All Might's teacher?
リビドーの源泉で。
The mental process that arises to put the brakes on the ID, the wellspring of the libido.
移動よ原始の欲求。
I sought a seedbed for fermenting the primordial urge to hate.
この時世、ヒーローは本当に助けてほしい。助け合える兄弟は必要ですよ。
Whoa.
女は育ちすぎていたし、絶対に見つかってはいけない。後押しするだけだ。
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're telling me that All for One manipulated Tenko's father into having Tenko? What? This is some Eisen level manipulation. This man is a master manipulator. Are you serious? Whoa! He orchestrated Shigaraki's birth. That is crazy. My mind is blown right now.
後押しするだけだ。
Whoa!
両親から授かったまだ見ぬ因子を抜き取り。
Wait, hold up. Say that again? I stole the still undetected factor you had. I stole the still... Bro, let me calm down. I can't even read. I'm so shocked here. I stole the still undetected factor you had inherited from your parents? So decay isn't even his quirk? What was his quirk before that All for One stole? What?
あの男の欲。
I saw to it that your father grew even more heavy-handed. Bro, this man is a master manipulator.
同型を与えた。
Wow! Are you serious? There's Truck-kun from the previous episode. So Shigaraki saved the kids from the truck, but All for One orchestrated this whole situation.
志村さんの息子さんだね。僕はお父さんの知り。
Who the hell is that, bro? He doesn't look like him at all. I'm so used to that evil face that All for One has all the time. So seeing him here acting like a nice regular businessman, what a master manipulator, bro. This man is pure evil.
車の通りが多くて危ないから少し手をつなごうか。
ドクターの施設で集め。
I took one of the quirk samples the doctor had collected at an orphanage. Dr. Garaki? Who is that?
可逆性を
Stripped out its reversibility and gave you an inferior copy
取り払い。
that only had the power to destroy. What? So he gave him Decay? Decay was not Tenko's original quirk? Bro, this is crazy. What a plot twist, man. All for One is on some Eisen level shit right now, I swear. Whoa! Not only did All for One manipulate Tenko's birth, he also gave him his quirk and took away his original one. Bro, I cannot believe this, but I have two burning questions though. Number one, what was Tenko's original quirk? And also, who's the person that Dr. Garaki took the sample from? I'm assuming it's this kid. Who is this? They don't look at all familiar to me. Just let me know in the comments. But I'm assuming this orphanage that he's talking about is the same one, probably, right? That Dabi was at, the one that he burned down? Just let me know in the comments.
破滅にのみ突き進む粗悪なコピーを君に。
I cannot believe this. Oh, poor Shigaraki.
僕が与えた全部だ。
Eisen level shit right here.
僕の体から消えろ。
Your body? Oh, man.
戸村の心を完全に殺し。
I killed Tomura's mind and eradicated completely. I feel so bad for Shigaraki. Damn. Imagine finding out your whole life was a lie and was orchestrated by this man who's just pure evil. All for One is such a great villain. He makes you hate his guts so much. He does it so well. I was only going to play that card after I'd retaken One for All, but now... Jeez. Crazy explosion.
もう余一はいない。僕の中期目標は立たれた。
Midterm.
戸村の叫び。
You hear Shigaraki's cries in the background? Oh, man, I feel so bad for him, man. What?
黙っていろ。
Wow. All for One has taken over completely now.
体に出ている崩壊、怒り、憎しみが消え去っ
At least we can say that Deku succeeded in getting rid of his hatred, but damn.
死んだか。
So he's dead.
弟も失った。
And of his brother Yoichi too.
じゃあ次は虚しき最終目標へ移行する。すなわち世界へ。
Destroying the world? What? Whoa! Oh, man. I thought because they were not in the real world, he actually didn't lose his arms, but he did. Yo! The pain he must be in. Oh, you hear his cries trying to get up with no arms, the blood. Jeez, Bones. Yo! This is so sad. Yo! Sero? No way!
緑谷への感知に書き
Let's go! Let's go! Deku's friends are here!
星野くん、佐藤くん。
Great timing! I got no arms, bro. God damn! Whoa! Aizawa? Oh man! From Aizawa. Oh, that's the name of the episode. Oh, great timing. 10 minutes ago, okay? Kurogiri?
俺を死柄木弔を
Or should I say Shirakumo?
前にすがるんじゃなかった。
待て
Oh.
泣いてる
泣いてねえよ、男の子だぞ。
違う
From him?
こいつはノーブだ。二度も死柄木をはめたお前が邪魔だから排除した。
Maybe the reason he's crying is because Shirakumo's emotions are getting through.
奇跡は忘れた方がいいんだよ。31だよ。
31 huh?
遊園2年 A 組じゃねえんだよ。
でもこいつは遊泳生のまま死んだ。なぜ俺たちをねじ切らなかった、突き落とさなかった。俺たちはタルタロスで白の線を引き抜いた。そして混ざって壊れた。
Shirakumo's still in there.
俺たちはヒーロー科の教師だ。遊泳生を卒業まで送り届ける。たとえ何年経とうが、そこに原点があるのなら。
やった思い出が消えてくれねえ。
Oh, there he is.
モノマは動けますか。
彼は頭を強く打って緊急搬送中だ。
エリザベト、どうしてここに。黒霧を使えるようになりました。
So they managed to use Kurogiri, or should I say Shirakumo's ability to transport themselves to where Deku is. Ah, great. Fantastic. Because Monoma is out of commission right now.
なら俺も行かせてくれ。
Okay.
俺も無名だけどヒーローなんだ。一緒に戦わせてくれ。
Who are you, sir?
怪我したヒーローに渡せねえか。
He wants that to be given to Deku?
ありがとう。
面制圧と超持久戦で犯罪師に名を残す脱獄。英字銃キャシュリー。
This guy, man.
つけに来たよ。
Present time, okay.
分断作戦フェーズ3。
Bro?
回れに来たか。
天子の心を打った時に共に砕けているはず。なんだこいつ。
He just doesn't want to die, bro.
動いたらダメだ。
I got no arms. Several minutes ago.
エリちゃん、
Harry?
私は危ないとこにいたからこれテクさんに持ってって。
She broke her horn off, which means that she can restore Deku's arms with rewind. That's what she wants, right?
先生たちと力の使い方を勉強したからわかるの。ホールマイトさんの時もカッチャンさんの時もこうしたかったけどできなかったの。
Aw.
私テクさんたちに楽しくしてもらったから今日終わったらテクさんたちにお渡するの。
Aw, Harry!
ちょっとしかなくっても私も戦わせて。
That's gonna restore his arms, surely.
巻き戻ってもせいぜい 2,3 分分程度。
There we go! Let me just read that. You'll probably only be able to rewind by 2 or 3 minutes at the most. Okay. Ah, thank goodness.
エリちゃんのお歌聞くまで死ねないぞ。
Hell yes!
オイラと一緒だよな。
Let's go, man! Hagakure 2!
緑谷が頑張ってっとよ。体動いちまうんだよな。
Let's go, Mineta! This is some Avengers Endgame level shit here, bro. Oh, he's locked in. Let's go. That was such a good episode. Bro! Rest in peace to Tomura Shigaraki, man. I didn't think that that's how he would go out, honestly speaking, especially finding out that his whole life was orchestrated by All For One, man. I actually didn't think that All For One would come back as well, but this man just refuses to die. But wow, that was a very shocking revelation. Not only did he plan for Shigaraki's birth, but he also took his original quirk away and gave him decay. Now help me out in the comments. Firstly, what was Shigaraki's original quirk to begin with? And also, who's the kid that was shown there in the orphanage flashback scene where All for One was saying that Dr. Garaki took a sample of that kid's quirk, which they used to create that inferior copy. Who was that kid and what was their quirk? Just help me out there in the comments, because that part really confused me. However, I am certain, but you can feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about this, but I think the orphanage they're talking about is the same one that Dabi was at, the one that he burnt down. But feel free to correct me if I'm wrong about that in the comments. However, this was a very, very shocking episode. Very insane plot twist. I did not expect that All for One would be responsible for everything that happened in Shigaraki's life. He went as far as to befriend Shigaraki's father and manipulated him into doing the deed with his wife in order for her to give birth to Shigaraki. Like, bro, what? What? All for One is pure evil, but we've been knowing this. We saw his backstory. This man has been a menace since his birth, so damn. On top of feeling bad for Shigaraki, I also feel bad for Deku, because it kind of feels like all the efforts that he's made up until this point trying to save Shigaraki is kind of in vain now that he's dead, you know? And we can look on the bright side and say that at least Deku was able to help Shigaraki let go of his hatred, but in the end, he still ended up dying, and Deku was trying to save him the whole time. I feel like All for One coming back took the hope away from that moment and ruined it, man, because damn, especially since we thought that All for One was gone the entire time. I mean, we knew that there was that other version of him inside Shigaraki, but I didn't think that it would somehow, you know, come back and take over Shigaraki's body, you know? But anyway, I guess it is what it is. But yeah, man, I really feel bad for Deku, especially also because he lost his arms, but at least he's gotten them back thanks to Eri. Shout out to Eri. But all that sacrifice, letting go of One for All, only for Shigaraki to die in the end. Damn, I feel so bad for him, man. I really do. I really, really do. But at least his friends have come through to help him out thanks to Aizawa using Kurogiri's power, or should I say Shirakumo. They pulled up on some Avengers Endgame shit, bro. That was so cool. It kind of reminded me of Doctor Strange, you know, opening the portals and everybody coming through in Avengers Endgame. Really, really cool stuff, man. Very, very cool stuff.
それでは今日出てきた英単語を振り返ってみましょう。
Generational。
この単語は世代に関する世代間の違い影響を表す形容詞です。家族や社会の中での価値観の差、文化の継承、または世代交代などの文脈で使われます。こちらがその英単語を使った例文です。
There's a clear generational gap between parents and their children.
親と子供の間には明確な世代間ギャップがある。
The company is facing a generational shift in leadership.
その会社は経営陣の世代交代に直面している。ヒロアカでは志村家の世代間にわたる悲劇が描かれていましたね。日本だとジェネレーションギャップという表現でこの単語が使われるように思います。英語だとこのように形容詞形として使われることを覚えておきましょう。
Waver。
この単語は決断や感情などが揺れ動く、迷うという意味の動詞です。比喩的に炎が揺れる、信念が揺らぐといった形でも使われます。こちらがその英単語を使った例文です。
She wavered between accepting the job and staying where she was.
彼女はその仕事を受けるか、今の職場に残るか迷った。
His voice wavered as he tried to hold back his tears.
涙をこらえようとして彼の声は震えた。デクが志村転弧の心の中に介入したことで彼の心は揺らいでいましたね。ちなみにこの単語、美容師さんたちが使うウェーブをかけるための道具もウェーバーと言います。日本語でもそう言うんですかね。
Willpower。
この単語は困難なことをやり抜いたり、誘惑に負けない強い意志の力を意味します。ダイエットや禁煙、勉強など続けることに関する文脈でよく登場します。こちらがその英単語を使った例文です。
It takes a lot of willpower to quit smoking.
禁煙するには強い意志が必要だ。
Her willpower helped her overcome every obstacle.
彼女の強い意志があらゆる障害を乗り越えさせた。オール・フォー・ワンはオールマイトの意志の力をくじくために志村家に近づき、様々な悪行を画策していましたね。本当にオール・フォー・ワンはとんでもないヴィランですね。彼を推しにする人っているんですかね。
orchestrate.
この単語はもともとオーケストラを指揮するから派生し、多くの要素をうまくまとめて実現する、計画的に仕組むという意味を持ちます。ビジネスでは調整して成功させる、政治では裏で仕掛けるという意味にもなります。こちらがその英単語を使った例文です。
The manager orchestrated the event to run smoothly from start to finish.
マネージャーはイベントが最初から最後まで円滑に進むよう取り仕切った。
They orchestrated the entire plan in secret.
彼らはその計画全体を密かに画策した。オール・フォー・ワンは志村転弧の誕生から今まで何もかもを画策していたとんでもないヴィランでしたね。この単語の意味は、ウボウさんのためにレクイエムを奏でていたクロロさんを思い出してくれればバッチリです。いや、違うか。
Inherit.
この単語は、財産性質特徴文化などを受け継ぐという意味の動詞です。法的な相続のほか、遺伝や精神的継承にも使われます。こちらがその英単語を使った例文です。
He inherited his father's house after he passed away.
彼は亡くなった父親の家を相続した。
She inherited her mother's talent for music.
彼女は母親の音楽の才能を受け継いだ。オール・フォー・ワンは志村転弧が親から受け継いだ個性を奪い、新たに崩壊の個性を付与していましたね。先ほどのジェネレーショナルもそうですが、前の世代から次に受け継ぐというのも、少年漫画の大きなテーマなのかもしれませんね。
Befriend.
この単語は、誰かと友達になる、親しく接するという意味の動詞です。フォーマルでやや優しい響きがあり、積極的に友好関係を築くというニュアンスを含みます。こちらがその英単語を使った例文です。
He befriended a local family while traveling abroad.
彼は海外旅行中に地元の家族と親しくなった。
She tried to befriend the new student in class.
彼女はクラスの新しい生徒と仲良くなろうとした。オール・フォー・ワンはオールマイトの意志をくじくための作戦として、まずは志村パパに近づいて友達になっていましたね。この単語コーナーだけでも、オール・フォー・ワンの悪行の数々の紹介がすごいことになってますね。まったくひどいやつです。